Welcome to Puro Pinche Sports. I'm your host, Jose Garza, and tonight I am joined by my boys who are ready, who are willing to build up and tear down their Dallas Cowboys. I'm joined tonight by my boy Tim and Mike. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing good.
Good. Ready to tear them down.
I knew it was gonna be one or the other, so I just went with both. So we'll see. And with us will be Bears fan legend who hasn't lived in Chicago in 20 years. It is the professor, Alex de la Cruz. What up, buddy?
What's up?
You ready to try to save the Cowboys in your own way as an outsider while the inside Cowboy fans tear them down?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you're here for. It's just
Where's Jeff?
I don't know, Jeff. You know what, Jeff?
He's at the council meeting in Spurs Jesus.
He is Spurs Jesus. You didn't know?
Oh my god.
That's the only time he has hair.
He's out there celebrating the victory.
Oh, he's running laps right next to the Alamo Dome. He's like, yeah, baby, it's my time.
Shoot.
I know. Alex is anti-Project Marvel. Aren't you, Alex?
Bro, it's so stupid. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You guys lived in San Antonio your whole life, so y'all, you guys don't really know how like the big cities, that shit like impacts everybody. So whatever. I mean, I like the Spurs though. I mean, I don't think they deserve a new arena, but as far as like it being it for the people, I get it. The old arenas kind of, I mean, the AT&T or Frostbank Center is getting out of date, or out of dated, I guess, right? Is that how you say it?
Outdated.
Outdated. There you go. And I don't think making a new stadium was going to be in the right. How do I say? Like it won't be good for the people in their pockets. I mean, it's good for the investors and the rich people that have money.
I was asking earlier, what investor are you talking about?
So like
Project Marvel.
So like not like the investors in the cities that in San Antonio that want to they see that this is like a big money grab because they're able to pay people less money. It doesn't really help the people of San Antonio, because yes, all this new construction or whatever is nice enough, but you're still going to be paying the people $15 to $20 an hour. It's not helping the poor. You're still going to be paying people the same minimum wage or whatever, and you're gonna
Isn't that a state thing though?
Huh?
That's a state thing. That's not a city thing though, is it?
Well, no, I think that's a city thing because South Illinois is like super cheap, way cheaper than Chicago, which is north. I don't think that's a city thing unless Texas does its own.
But when you're talking about minimum wage, you're talking about a state thing. That's not really a city thing.
No, but they could still bring it up, right? I mean, the kids here in McDonald's, I think, making 10
individual jobs can do that, not city. The city, it's not a city ordinance.
That's what I'm saying. Like investors that have their own companies here, they could bring up the wages in their own company, but they choose not to because they know that they don't have to.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like I'm not saying like private companies like that, they can do what they want. That's their business. But at the same time, too, there is job opportunities out there. Like, for example, my job, you start out at 19, and after 2 years, you could be at 25, like I am right now. So that just depends on where you also are working at. Like, this is also the thing too. Like, sorry guys who are watching from specifically the Dallas Cowboys, we are San Antonians, really. Alex, you are too. I don't give a fuck. If you want to consider just yourself a Pleasanton boy, you are freaking benefit from San Antonio. Your damn town is, at least. Mikey, you tell me you're a freaking you live in the high life, you know. I'm not gonna reveal your jobs or anything like that, but
I'm pretending.
You know, you more or less can see like the ins and outs and stuff like that. I would assume
a little bit.
But how do you think this culturally impacts San Antonio? Positively, negatively? How do you feel?
Man, at the end of the day, it might just be like net neutral. Like the overall costs, it's going to take a while to profit from it. But it all depends on like what you're looking for, what you're wanting to get out of it. When you look at all the big name concerts, all the big shows, a lot of them don't come to San Antonio because they don't want to use the Alamo Dome because it's outdated. So putting something together like this can bring in more bigger names, bigger concerts. Because like right now with the Frost Bank Center, like this last month, there's been no shows, no concerts, no nothing coming in. But they're all going to Austin now with the Moody Center. But Moody Center is an even smaller venue than Frost Bank Center. So at the end of the day, it's what you're looking to get out of it. I haven't looked at all the financial data that comes with it, but you're going to have a lot of the workers there at that rely on the Frost Bank Center. Everyone that relies on the tips coming in from all these shows. They're having this whole month with having to find another job, having to work elsewhere. So there is a chance for it to actually impact lower income earners that work at the Frost Bank Center.
I get that, Tim. I mean, the NCAA said no more Final Fours for San Antonio. We have one more with the women's in a few years, I think 2027, 2028, whatever. That's our last contracted one, and they said they will not bring it back. The WWE has stated we will no longer be getting their big pay-per-views anymore because they don't like the Alamo Dome. They don't care for that. Frost Bank is whatever. Big time concerts like Mikey said, nobody wants to come here. Paul McCartney's the biggest headline this summer. Paul McCartney. So Tim, you tell me as an avid sports fan who's been to a few cities and to different stadiums and arenas, how do you feel about the Alamo Dome and everything that's going on right now?
I mean, I think it's a great idea just because, like you said, I've been around like Nashville, Arizona, California, everywhere. They tend to focus on the big cities. You got to remember, San Antonio's almost in the top 5 as the
7th.
Yeah, we're almost in the top 5 in the biggest cities in the nation. So, I mean, what else can we do to make it better is by building our bread and butter, which is the Spurs, their franchise, like their a new arena that they're going to probably be there for the next 30 years tops.
And if you look around the city, if you drive around the city enough, everything that looks good and new is by 1604.
Right.
Like Alamo Ranch right now, freaking Stone Oak, of course, you go driving towards Shirts and all that stuff, even City Base, which is near, 1604. Everything that's looking good and nice is all around 1604. You go to the inside, which is what everyone bring up the districts, right? District 2, which is the east side where the Frost Bank is. Doesn't look like it's developed. It's just homes are being bought out for businesses. District 1, which is downtown and stuff like that. And we look dead. I was driving around the city while I was trying to listen to all these press conferences and all of this stuff, and I was driving by Ingram, and I was like, man, we are dead over here. Like, everything nice is all by Alamo Ranch up there, and so I don't know. I get it. It is gonna be a financial impact. It should have just never been done with the Frost Bank, SBC, AT&T, whatever you want to call it, however you remember it as. It should have never been on the east side. It just never should have been. And so I think we're course correcting it, and it's going to affect some people sadly, negatively, but at the same time too, I think in the long term, it's impactfully going to be a good thing for us. Alex, you talk about your love for Chicago. You wish to go back and whatever like that, bro. San Antonio's trying to get there one day too. Like, we got a long ways to go, but we got to be progressive. We can't stay back.
Yeah, but the like what Tim was saying about like these other cities, those people make more money. You know what I mean? There's more union jobs there. And that's one thing I hate about here because like there isn't a lot of union, and I get it. Like San Antonio's not equipped to do that yet because they don't have the. That's why everybody moves here, and everybody's like, why is everybody from California coming over here? Because it's way cheaper, and you're allowed to you're allowed to get all these big, like, you guys want this big venue because you think guys is gonna like it's gonna work in y'all's favor, but the like reality is like you're still gonna be to square one. Yes, you might have these small companies around downtown that's gonna make money, but the surrounding area is still gonna be the same because you're still gonna be paying the same wages. So I like Ted, like he brought up Tennessee or Nashville. Nashville's that's the Tennessee alone is one of the like states that make a lot of money, especially Nashville, the city itself. Everybody around there is all money. Like everybody's making money there. So I don't know. I mean, hopefully, I just want money in people's pocket. That's really it. And I'm not even from San Antonio. And like that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can get money in people's pocket, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all tend to agree. Like overall, I think that's also the thing about this too is that this will build money for the city and hopefully for individuals out there, not just And I get it, we don't have the union jobs and stuff like that, which does suck, nonetheless. But at the same time too, like that's something the city has not voted for. We are one of the worst cities when it comes to voter turnout. That's why we've had the same kind of shtick of mayors and politicians here with the same old. Like, oh, we're gonna bring change. We're gonna bring change. What change have y'all brought? Like I was telling the guys in the group chat, I was like, in the last 24 years, we've had the same Democratic Party. Everyone promised change. I'm still waiting for that change. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm Republican, Democratic, or whatever. It's just like, well, if we're still on the same thing y'all been promising us for the last 2 decades, which is about the time the Spurs have been at the East Side and all that stuff, and how we're supposed to be progressing and all that stuff, like I'm still waiting. Unless we're at 1604, none of us are progressing apparently. That's
right.
just So, anyways,
you gotta keep in mind, like are we asking the San Antonio Spurs to make the city great? Are we asking the Spurs to put money in people's pockets? And at the end of the day, they're there for entertainment. They're there for us to watch and root on. So I don't necessarily want to be like, why aren't you making things more affordable for me?
Well, I mean, it's crazy because if you look at their term sheet, right, the Spurs have pledged $2.1 billion towards everything, right, towards the constructions, the staff, and everyone's going to get paid for it and all that stuff. Whatever goes, they're putting in their own money, which is more than what OKC did for their new arena when they built it, for the Thunder and all that stuff. It's definitely more than what Philadelphia, who the mayor consistently keeps bringing up in these conversations, definitely more than what Philadelphia, any of their sports teams did for all their investments and stuff like that. So if the Spurs are willing to put in their own money, and they're really only asking about, which it's a lot, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying in the terms of what compared to what they're offering, they're saying about $400 million from the city and county. I'm like, come on, Spurs are literally putting in the most majority of this for the. But I get that. By the way, I don't know, Project Marvel, Alex, you tell me, that baseball field for the missions, is that still part of the project as well?
Yeah. So I think there was like a chairman from one of the ISD things that used to be Fox Tech, if I wasn't mistaken, and he sold it to the guy that owns one of these big hotels in downtown, and so he invested that into the guy from school already knew that he was gonna make it into the new Mission Stadium, so he sold it knowing that he might be a share in that new Mission Stadium. So it's kind of like a sticky road because he already kind of knew he was gonna, even though he sold it, he was still gonna make money off of it because he was gonna have a share in that. But yeah, I think that's still part of the Marvel thing. But I don't know. I think that's on a hold too because they still don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, I know that one would involve with them knocking down the apartments by the Market Square area. So they'd have to knock down the apartments and probably pay the people living there to move. So we'll see how that goes. But let's move on to what we're here for, guys. Dallas Cowboys are 5-time champions. They're they're America's team, whether we like it or not. They will always be America's team because Jerry Jones is making them into the biggest soap opera out there. They are the Grey's Anatomy of the NFL. And Jerry Jones, man, he really knows how to politic his way into everything. He's literally the face of the NFL, really. When you really think about it, Jerry Jones has done a lot for the league positively, and there's obviously for the fandom negatively. But this year, after a bad year last year, what was it, 7-10 for y'all? We're going into another questionable year. Is Dak Prescott going to be that top 10 quarterback we had once upon a time? Is CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens going to be great or is just going to be mediocre because of what we have on offense. Are we signing Micah Parsons? Can Tyler replace with Zach Martin leaving? All these questions need to be asked. And Tim, I'm going to come to you. How are you feeling going into another year? Dallas Cowboys fan. Is this still your year?
Always going to say it's going to be our year.
Oh.
But honestly, like going back on the Dak Prescott, he's not even in the top 15 quarterbacks. He hasn't proven himself lately. I mean, these past couple of years he's been getting hurt. I mean, I hate saying it, but after he broke his ankle, we had this talk on Saturday. After he broke his ankle, he's scared to run. He's not as powerful as he used to. He's not explosive. Other than that, the running game's just god awful. We only had 6 rushing touchdowns all year last year.
That sounds about right.
I think Alvin Kamara almost had that in one game.
A few years ago, but yes, yeah, for sure.
Against us, right? Like,
it probably was. But I mean, I don't
6
know.
touchdowns. You're right. 6 total touchdowns for the Cowboys rushing last year.
And I'm hoping the 3 Tylers can do something. I mean, we lost one for I don't know how many weeks into the season, but I mean, I'm hoping they can do something because we need a line. Our lines is, I mean, I don't know if the Titans have a better line than us, but we're up there. And then when it comes to Micah Parsons, I don't agree with Jerry Jones, but I would like to see him try to do something this year. Just because, I mean, he was kind of hurt majority of the year last year. He didn't really
4 games? 4 or 5 games?
I mean, but still, I mean, they were still impactful. And then...
I mean, he can't really control injury, though, right? You know what I mean? That's a little tough one. That's more like if, like, right now where he's choosing to sit out, that's more of that's his own decision. Like, with him getting hurt, that's all you could do. Like, Mikey, I mean... He did this with Dak. He did this with CD. He waits till August, and we're literally 2 weeks away from kickoff. And your first game of the year is Cowboys-Eagles. You're already going to take the headlines. Like, I don't get why we need to stretch this out as long as we need to.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you feeling that in 2 weeks you may or may not have Micah on the field because he won't extend them after already being all-pro for 4 straight years?
Well, to start off, it's going to be our year. But I don't say it with that much conviction, though, as opposed to other years. Man, well, I think I told you this on Saturday. I'm like, Jerry is holding us back at the end of the day. You know, we didn't get the Zeke deal done, either trade him or sign him. And that really set, I mean, well, you could go all the way back to Romo and that dead cap hit we had for Romo rolling for a few years. But Jerry just, in his mind, as long as we're in the news, we're making money. And even if that's at the detriment of the team play. And I go back and forth with Micah. It seems like everyone we have that's in an important role disappears when it matters most. You know, the big playoff games, the end of the year when we got to have the win, they just seem to disappear. And, you know, if we get a really good haul from Micah for us to just kind of rebuild pretty quickly, you know, I'd kind of be okay with it. But
are we there? Are we willing to trade Micah? Is that where we're
some
at?
days. Today I am. Today I am. Tomorrow I might be like, you know what are we even doing? Like,
what
you know,
is
at the end of the day,
is he considered top 3, top 4 pass rusher, and we're willing to trade him away?
I'll trade him for Lamar Jackson and
well, I don't think Baltimore's willing to give up Lamar. So.
Yeah. I mean, we'll throw Dak and Micah in the same package.
Yeah.
What's the way? I ain't trading for Dak and Micah. Keep it Lamar, brother. You're talking about $100 million contracts for the next couple of years between those two. No one's gonna touch Dak. Yeah. 60 mil. Hell no, bro.
Titans might.
Yeah.
No. Titans might. That's crazy.
No, they just got Cam Ward. If the Raiders before getting Geno, that would have been a place maybe for Dak to go.
Man, we are really losing it if we're really considering trading Micah. I mean, we are here, fellas. My boy Milton in the chat says Cowboy fans united. Gonna throw up.
Bro, I was listening to you, y'all's Patriots one. That was like, y'all really think y'all gonna win the Super Bowl?
That never came out of our mouths, but okay. Thank you for lying to the people out there watching. That did we ever say that, Alex? Was that ever said? No. Is that anything ever said? It won't upheld the court, fool. Did we say we'd win the Super? No, and it sounded like the Bears are gonna, do nothing.
I never said they were gonna do anything.
I think Justin Fields is God.
But at the end of the day, though, just sign Micah. Like, just sign him.
They should have done it 2 years ago when he was healthy.
Yeah, after year three, you're able to sign and extend any of your players. And we're entering year 5 for Micah, and he doesn't have a contract. You could have gotten him cheap. You could have gotten him for the 29, 28 million. Yeah, you could have had everybody. Exactly.
Yeah.
You didn't have to pay Dak $60 million. You could have let him walk. You could really see what's going out there in the world. But you paid him $60 million, and now you're stuck with him. And now you're using that. I didn't pay him. Jerry did. But Jerry now wants to use. Well, I paid Dak last year, and he got hurt. So if I paid Micah, is he going to come out and play for me, or is he going to get hurt? I'm paraphrasing out here, but that's pretty much what he said.
Micah's probably going to miss 2-3 games. It's kind of what he does.
God damn! What happened?
I'm just being honest. I know, like,
he's missed 5 total games in his career. He's had 2 full seasons of playing. What happened with Mike? Everyone is turning on Micah.
And mind you, he played edge rusher.
What do you say, Alex?
And mind you, he plays edge rusher, so those guys typically get hurt a lot. TJ, I don't know how many games he's missed. JJ, I don't know how many games he's missed in his career. So
they miss a lot.
Yeah, so I think Micah's pretty. I think he's a pretty healthy player. If you look at his, I guess, his injury career list, I guess. I mean, he's only, like Jose said, he's only missed 5 games. And Jerry's acting like he's missed the whole damn season.
Yeah, bro. He missed 4 last year, and he missed 1 his rookie year. Like, what are we talking about? He had, I'm looking at freaking, TJ's had 8 years. He's only played 4 full years. When you look at freaking Myles Garrett, he's only probably played about 2 out of his 8 years. So it's like, come on, guys. Like,
like defensive ends and like outside linebackers typically miss a lot of games because that's a rough position. You're gonna get cut. You're gonna get blindsided. I mean,
if you really want to criticize anybody, it's Dak. He gets injured every other year and basically out for the rest of the year, majority of it. So Dak's the one you should really talk about. But my God, Mike, you brought out the let's trade Micah thing. That hurt my soul a little bit. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I know the Patriots are one of the teams.
It has to be like a Godfather deal. It can't just be, Amari Cooper for a 6th round pick. I'm not talking.
There was reports, Tim, that they said 2 firsts, a 2nd, and a 5th was offered for Micah, and Jerry declined.
It's from the Packers, right?
I think it was from the Packers.
2 firsts and a what?
A 2nd and a 5th. For Micah.
For all next year, or like how many?
I think it's throughout the next 2 years, 26 and 27.
I probably wouldn't have taken it. I would have
taken it,
dude. The Packers, come on.
You're giving the Packers a team that whoops your butts in the playoffs the last 3 or 4 times I've seen.
Yeah, because they had who? Aaron Rodgers.
No, they didn't have there. No, Jordan Love ain't it, but they that's what they had last time they whooped y'all's butt. That's crazy. I'm lost. Alex, take over as host. Oh, what the hell? Alex, you got questions for these boys because they're here to answer. They're bringing it today. I'm
kind of surprised. So it sounds like you guys want to pay Micah for the future, right? Not what he's done in the past, or how do you guys view that? Because I've heard a lot of people say like you pay for what he's done in the past, and then there's some people who are like, no, he's in this crossword where like he's getting hurt, and we want to pay him for like the future to see what he does in the future. What do you guys think? You think he deserves a big contract like that for what he's done in the past?
Does he deserve a $45 million per year contract, which is basically what he'll be getting if he gets a contract?
I'd prefer him on like a TJ Watt type contract.
So 41, 4 years, 41 mil each.
Yeah,
I think you do pay Micah for what he's done and for what you expect him to do. I think his contract is a little bit of both. Whereas like with Dak previously being a 4th round pick, jumping in, taking over the franchise, you're like, okay, this guy's making 6 figures, leading the Dallas Cowboys into the playoffs to lose to Aaron Rodgers. But Dak got paid, and he deserved that pay raise because of what he wasn't getting paid. Kind of similar with Brock Purdy now with the 49ers. But Dak still shouldn't have been. After Dak got paid, he didn't need to become then the highest paid quarterback in NFL history.
no, that was awful.
Yeah. Man. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Jerry Jones. So obviously, before we're on the air, he was on the pod today with Michael Irvin. He's doing a pod with Stephen A. Smith, which is going to be coming out tomorrow. So that should be fun, right? And he revealed, Alex, I don't know if you've seen it or heard it, that he had offered Micah Parsons the biggest contract any defensive player I've ever seen in their life. He basically they got in contact with the agent. The agent told them to stick it up their ass. Yeah. Then Ryan Clark, who's friends with David Melgetta, got in contact with him, asked him if any of this is true. He got laughed at and said no, it was not true. So, are you in the belief of Jerry Jones, the billionaire, the multi-billionaire, the oil field owner, or are you in cahoots with Micah Parsons and David Melgetta?
So, and our thread, I've asked you guys if you guys watched the new documentary or the new series with those Cowboys. The more I watch it, the more I hate Jerry, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm all for like him being ballsy and taking a risk on a lot of stuff that he did in his life, but he was already kind of rich. But he's strictly, I think he's a dumbass for real. Because like, dude, and I don't really like Tony Romo, but like Tony Romo was in it. He's like, man, we had a team that could have won a couple of championships, but the thing that held them back was the upper management. So I don't know, man. I'm leaning heavy on Parsons' side for sure on this one, and I don't like that I mean, the Cowboy fans are screwed no matter what, because once Jerry kicks the can, I mean, his kids are taking over and they think just like him too. So it sucks. That sucks for Dallas and the fans of the Cowboys.
So, Tim, you've been a real advocate in the past. I don't know how you still feel today about the only way to stop supporting Jerry is by stop going to the arena, stop going to games and stuff. Are you still an advocate of that?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, how can I say? I mean, if you want a change of ownership and stuff like that, why go support him and go do everything else? I mean, in Dallas. I mean, I know y'all been to Dallas. Y'all seen the AT&T Stadium. There's a lot of places outside there that you can just go watch the game at. So,
okay, we've been there for WrestleMania a few years ago, and it's a beautiful stadium. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's that Jerry definitely put his input into it. That's for damn sure, right? It looks great. But are you in the same field as Tim? Do you feel like they should be choosing to ignore, boycott going to games and such like that? Do you feel strongly about that too, or no?
I'm pretty pessimistic when it comes to that. Football is king, and to get every Dallas Cowboy fan on board with that, it's not going to happen. In practice, yes. That's what you do. If it's a smaller organization, you can potentially drive that change. But when it comes to Dallas Cowboys, I don't.
Damn,
They're just too big.
Dallas is too big to fail.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but
Dang. I mean, so let me ask y'all. Tim, let me go with you first. What made you a Dallas Cowboys fan? Was this the first team you saw, your family? What was the reason why you're a Dallas Cowboys fan?
Family just grew into it. I mean, I can remember my first jersey was a Troy Aikman jersey when I was 5 years old. So,
Mikey, same with you, man.
same with me. I remember growing up, I had a cousin who, to stick it to the family, became a 49ers fan. And just hearing everyone talk and give them mess about it, I was like, oh, I don't want any of that as a 10-year-old.
So I want to ask that because obviously we're people that live and were born and raised in San Antonio. And it's been noted that Jerry Jones is one of the reasons why San Antonio may never get an NFL team. Now, we were talking about earlier, we love our Spurs. That's all we got. Obviously, we got SAFC playing north in the soccer field. We got the Missions or the Flying Chanclas, whatever you want to call them that day. But it's not enough to compare like if we had our own NFL team. At one point, we were in biddings for the Oakland Raiders. They went to Vegas. We were in bidding for the New Orleans Saints. They decided to go back to New Orleans after Katrina. And Jerry was a big part of that, right? He didn't want either team to come to San Antonio. So knowing all that, why y'all still fans? Why?
no idea. No idea.
Because I would imagine if any of those teams came over here, we're all getting jerseys.
Oh yeah.
To rep a new team, right? Like even me as a Patriots fan, if there's a San Antonio team, I'm gonna either jump ship or I'm gonna cohabit both of them. But I'm gonna be there, damn it. But I think it's just crazy. What about Dallas Cowboys? What about that organization? Most of y'all didn't get to see the 5 championships. What makes it so hard for you to walk away? Like our boy Marco, who easily went to the Chiefs. What makes it so hard for y'all to walk away? It's not getting any better.
I mean, I think it's just like a heritage thing. Like, I mean, you embrace it. It's like if they suck, they suck, right? I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna jump ship just because they had a couple of years bad already. So
3 decades,
30 bad years.
That's a fucking true fan right there. That's what I'm talking about. You don't jump shit when shit goes bad.
Well,
you sync with it.
Marco's one of his best friends, so it's
yeah. he's the type of guy that'll take the last life jacket and let you fucking die.
Nah, I can swear he can't. So
I remember my dad always saying, he's just like, if you're a true fan, you're a fan through the good, and you're a fan through the bad.
But what if it's all bad?
My dad saw that heartbreak too.
Bro,
but your dad sees
they give you hope
too. But your dad has seen the success. To be fair, like he saw the 3.
They always
Troy, Aikman, and all that. He got to see all that. His son, his loins, has not seen that yet, and I don't know if y'all ever will at this point.
I saw it on VHS.
VHS
on NFL Network, they do the throwbacks.
Oh man.
I'm a fandom of a team that went 100+ years without winning anything. So
the Cubs,
and it could happen where you guys don't see that championship.
But you didn't live those 100 years, right?
No, I didn't. But my dad, he's a big Cubs fan, and we're all all our family's Cubs fans, and like older uncles and everybody. So when they won that championship, dude, that stuff hit like crack, bro. For real, that shit was badass. But I don't know, man. Dallas looks like the type of team that probably won't win one for a while.
And that's because the Jones family is just gonna be what it is.
Because they do have they've had a couple years where that team would look solid as fuck. Like really. Even when the Tony Romo years, like I don't like Tony Romo, but those teams are pretty solid. Dez, when they had like Miles Austin, Marion Barber, like dude, those teams look pretty good, and they just couldn't get over the hump.
So right
at the end
now,
of the day, though,
go ahead, Mikey.
Like at the end of the day, if we are not going to win a Super Bowl for a while, you can probably put 26 other teams up there too. And then everyone would just be a fan of Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, Eagles. And even then, the Bills haven't won it. The Ravens haven't won it recently.
I think the Bills might win it this year. They have a high chance.
You've been telling me that shit since 2018. I swear to God, Tim, get off that freaking bandwagon.
Hey man, Josh Allen's good.
Oh, he's been telling me for years. They're gonna. This is the year Tom Brady ain't gonna win the division. It's like, all right, Tim, all right. I'm gonna hear you out. I'm not gonna agree with you, but all right. So Cowboys right now, Vegas has them over under at 7.5 games. So I want you, before we break down the games and stuff like that, Tim, do you have them over or under?
Damn, I think they can go over.
Mikey?
Over.
All right. So that answers Milton's question. Cowboys more likely to get 12 wins or 6?
Well, 6 in that question.
All right.
No, I can see them getting at least to 10, 11.
That's not the question, Tim. The question
I know
is
that,
12
but
or 6.
Well, I mean, most likely.
I'm going back on my dude.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. You have no run game. You can't stop the run. Like, is George Pickens, CD Lamb duo going to be that great?
It could be.
Really?
It could be. Yeah.
Do you trust Dak to fulfill all that?
Who knows? Maybe Dak gets hurt and then Joe Milton comes in.
Oh, get out of here.
Not Joe Milton. Now we're getting ugly, too. We're getting ugly, and we got to talk about Joe Milton. I know you saw his college game. There was no such thing.
Oh, yeah.
So come on, bro. Like, even the Patriots said we got to move on from this kid. Like, he's just gonna be a problem in the locker room. Like, so you think 10-11, all right? 10-11, right? Let's stay there, not 12.
Yeah.
You think with Dak, with George, with CD, no run game, right? Because I don't care for Miles Sanders or Javonte Williams, bad knees. You have no run stop. You haven't signed Micah yet, so I don't know if he's going to even step on the field yet. Your secondary is basura. I don't care for Bland and Diggs. Y'all trust this team to go 10-11 or 10 or 11 wins?
Yeah, I trust him.
Okay, la canción, bro. We just broke it down how you should not trust them, and then you trust them. Mikey, you trust them? You go to high? You high too?
Not to get. I'm on the 8 to 9 seems reasonable. Like, most likely outcome, I think it's like 8 or 9 wins.
Okay.
10 or 11, that is available if you go through the schedule and look at who they're playing this year.
Yeah.
But they could easily lose all those games too.
Is this gonna be like that year where Dak will throw 5,000 yards, but they won't win majority of their games? Y'all think?
More than likely. They're going to have to rely on Dak. If they're going to want to win this year, they're going to have to rely on Dak to look like 2023 runner-up to MVP.
Are the Cowboys the NFC Cincinnati Bengals?
I think so. I mean, you got to rely on Joe's arm.
Alex, how do you feel
about
that?
Chase Brown's a better running back.
Yeah, right. They have a better
because the Cowboys' defense, I think, is a lot better than Cincinnati's. And
Cincinnati's non-existent.
Yeah, and I mean, I know you guys might not like.
They got to hold out too.
You guys don't really like. I don't know how you guys feel about Eberflus being y'all's DC, but he's a pretty good DC. I'm not saying a head coach, but DC, he's pretty rock solid.
A year ago, you would have been fighting for him as a good head coach.
Yeah,
which you should have known that was a lie.
But he's a good DC though. You can't lie about that.
Well, we'll see this year.
So I mean. I don't know. I have him over that. Was it the 8 wins?
7.5. So 8 wins minimum. Yeah,
I think so. I mean, I really do think Washington's going to take a decline.
Oh yeah,
they could take a decline, but that doesn't mean it'll be better for Dallas either way. You get what I mean? Like Washington was a 10-win team last year, and they probably will fall to maybe an 8 or 9. That doesn't make Dallas any better. Like,
is Over still going to be back in time, or is he still going to be out?
Who?
linebacker. What was his name? Overshown
Oh, I don't know. They think
over Omarion.
yeah, they said that he's already running, doing everything, but he just hasn't done any full pads yet. I say like by week 4 he'll probably be like, or he can do full pads practice and everything like that.
Him and Jack Sanborn are going to be elite linebackers. I think that them two will be pretty good playing in that Eberflus defense.
Whenever they want to go ahead and pay Terry McLaurin, that'll be great. So we can get that shit out of the way because obviously it benefits the Dallas Cowboys if they don't pay him, right?
Yeah.
But Washington should just pay him because Deebo Samuel is not him. All right, fellas, let's go ahead and break down the games real quick. All right, Milton says Dak will be top 5 in passing and top 10 passing touchdowns. All right, that seems more like a fantasy tip than anything. So if you want to draft Dak Prescott, that's your man right there. But they'll finish about 7 to 9 wins. Okay, so on the same area we were talking about. No, Dallas defense is much better than Cincinnati's. And his last comment: Javonte will start off hot. Dallas run blocking is better than average, but he will most likely fall or get injured. Unfortunately, I
bet Milton $20 that Cowboys will finish better than the Cincinnati defense.
Oh, ranking wise, yeah. Cincinnati's going to be 32. I bet 30 teams are going to be better than Cincinnati's defense. How about that, Alex? So, all right, guys, I'm going to go one by one with each of you. I'm going to say what game it is, where they're at, and whatever. And we'll start with Tim, Mikey, and Alex. So, we're going to be predicting the Cowboys 2025 regular season. Let's see. Week 1 at the Champs' home in Philadelphia. Tim?
I mean, I know Philly's going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys either lose by a field goal or they can win by a field goal.
But you got Philly winning?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, look what happened with Tom Brady. Or I'm going off of the Buccaneers when they won the championship and then the Cowboys lost by a field goal.
Oh, yeah, it's still lost.
I'm just saying, for some reason the Cowboys do great on opening day. But then after that, so I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles winning, at least by field goal.
Okay, Mikey. All right.
Big
Alex.
This is a winnable game, but I do think they could. I mean, they're going to lose this game. But this is probably surprise a lot of people. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do beat the Eagles the first game of the season.
All right, week 2 at home against the Giants.
That should be a dub.
Mikey?
Should be a dub.
What's your final answer?
Give me W.
Okay, Alex?
Look, man, if Scatterboo's not playing, then that's a W.
You're not wrong.
Wow, get out of here.
Yeah, that Giants defense is fucking good. So, I got him beating New York. I mean, they're playing in Dallas.
Yeah.
So, it should be a win.
All right. Week 3 at Chicago.
That one, Cowboys should have the advantage. No offense, Alex, but it's just I don't know if Caleb Williams is just capable yet. So I got Dallas winning.
Mikey?
Dub. Easy.
Alex?
Yeah, I think Dallas gets this win over Chicago. It's in Chicago and still working out the kinks by week 3 in that new system. So I think Dallas should win this. I think the only thing that's going to be struggling is their defense, Cowboys defense, but they should get this win.
Hey, if DeAndre Swift goes for 150
defense.
If DeAndre Swift goes for 150 rushing, give me Chicago. All right, week 4 at home against the Packers. Tim?
Primetime game.
That is a prime time. I would like to see the Cowboys. I think they can beat the Packers.
All right, that's 3-1 for you, Mikey.
I'm gonna say that's a loss.
Ooh, 2-2.
Nice. Yeah,
Alex?
unless Jordan Love's hurt, the receivers are hurt. Jordan Love's got that thing on his left hand.
They still don't have a true wide receiver one. That's okay.
I mean, they got Matthew Golden.
I said what I said. And I'm confident in him as much many people are. But Alex, how about you?
Jordan Love's gonna crack, dude. It's a primetime game. Dallas will get this win.
All right, so 3-1 for you. All right. Week 5 at the Jets.
I hate saying this, but the Cowboys, for some reason, they always screw up against a team that's pretty terrible. And I think the Jets might pull that one off.
Mikey?
It's going to be a W. I
Okay.
just don't trust who's the quarterback
Oh,
in
Fields.
Pittsburgh? Justin Fields. Yeah, I just don't trust him.
All right. Alex?
Yeah, that's a loss for them. They're not going to be. I mean, with Fields when he was in Chicago, I mean the Cowboys did beat him, but he still
Badly.
He still went off. This team's a little bit. I mean, this Jets team is set to be a lot better than that Bears team from those years. And I like Aaron Glenn. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people. And it's in New York too, so I got the Jets beating them.
Yeah, they play in New York all the time against the Giants. But all right. Okay, so somehow we still got 3-2 between all of y'all. All right. Week 6 at Carolina.
Oh, that's an easy win. Cowboys.
Mikey?
Yeah, we're going to win, but that's a trap game, so careful.
Ooh, okay, Alex.
That's a trap game. That's why they're getting a loss.
Ooh, Carolina's coming in hot.
I like T-Mac. T-Mac's gonna be elite, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. Love it. All right. Week 7 at home against the Commanders.
I think Washington might have the advantage on that one.
So you got them taking Washington.
Yeah, Washington's going to win that game.
Okay, Mikey.
Yeah, I got Washington winning. Just I think they're going to struggle with Jaden Daniels being so dynamic, good passer, good runner.
Okay, Alex.
I don't know, man. I think that's a dub.
And we're back at 4-3 for everybody. Oh shit! All right, damn. All right, week 8 at Denver, at Trey's Broncos.
I would like to see the Cowboys win in Denver, just like I can rub it in Trey's face.
Mikey?
Man, I got them taking an L.
Ooh.
I feel like they struggle when they go to Denver. Just something about being up there a mile high. I don't know. That defense isn't going to be able to contain Bo Nix.
Maybe we'll get a repeat of Peyton versus Tony, and we'll get a 50-50 game. Alex?
We still lost. We still lost that game.
For real now.
I got the Broncos winning this one.
All right, so trying to keep everyone's records intact in my head, but I think I lost it. I think Tim is 5-3, and both of y'all have 4-4. All right, Mikey, Tim, are y'all Bo leavers? Are y'all Bo sexuals? Bo Nix, do y'all believe in him?
I think
I
he's
believe
good.
in Sean Payton.
I mean, I hope he can Sean Payton can turn him like Drew Brees, but yeah, I think he just needs more targets too.
All right. Week 9 before the bye, at home against Arizona.
Cowboys should win. They should win that game.
All right, so I got 6-3 for Tim.
I got them winning that one.
5-4. Alex?
That's a loss, man.
Ooh, 4-5, Alex. You got them 4-5 going into the bye. Woo, love it. All right, after the bye, week 11 at Vegas.
I think they'll lose to the Raiders.
That's the one they lose to. All right, man, let's go. I like that. Let's go.
No, I think they will lose to the Raiders just because you got Alshon Gentry. Like that guy, we don't know how he's going to be yet. But the Cowboys' defense is that bad, he's just going to run all over them.
All right, Mikey.
I got them winning that game. Coming off the bye, they probably still won't stop the run, but I think Dak's a better quarterback than Geno. Better weapons. I think it'll be a shootout more than anything.
All right, Alex.
Yeah, I think I don't think the Cowboys run over the Raiders.
All right, so 6-4 for the Cowboys fans and 5-5 for Alex. All right, week 12, hosting the champs, Philadelphia.
I think they'll win this game against the Eagles. They usually tend to go 1-1. So I would like to say they win this game.
Mikey?
No, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, you swept this season. Okay.
Yeah, I think this season it's not going to be our year. I think they're going to be a better offensive team this year. The Eagles are, if that's possible.
All right, Alex.
Yeah, I think the Eagles secondary is buns. Hopefully, Dak and the receivers will have something intact, and I think they could beat them the second time go around.
All right, so you got them 6-5. Tim's got 7-4. Milton wants everyone to know that he believes Gency's gonna have 200 against Dallas, and they'll split with Dallas and New York and sweep Washington. I think he's talking about Philadelphia. All right, we'll see. All right, week 12. I don't know, week 13 at home gets the Kansas City Chiefs.
Swifties.
Yeah, no. Kansas City's gonna win.
Ooh, okay, Mikey.
Oh, Mahomes is gonna shred us. That's an L.
Alex?
Too.
Huh?
Are you going for the Swifties or are you going for the
Hey,
cheerleaders?
Taylor Swift might actually score a touchdown in this game.
Kelsey's gonna go off.
Has Marco already planned to go to the game with you, Tim? He's like, let's go to the game.
That's on Thanksgiving, so that's a no-go for me.
Come on, short week. Who cares, bro? Family. No.
No, those tickets are probably stupid expensive.
I bet. Especially in Dallas? Yeah, for sure. All right, week 14. Oh, I'll be 35 at this point. At Detroit.
Detroit's gonna win.
Oof. Mikey?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be another high-scoring game. We're gonna lose though.
Alex?
I don't know, man. That Detroit team, I'm still not too sure. I think they can pull it off. I'm not too sure how Detroit's going to be this year with not having another play callers and stuff. At least they be riled up because their coach could probably rile them up. I don't think that makes you score touchdowns, but
So is that Dallas win for you?
yeah, I think that's a win for me.
Wow. All right, week 15 at home against Minnesota.
Cowboys.
Cowboys win that one. Okay, Mikey.
Yeah, they're gonna win that one. They're just gonna play better at home.
Wow, Alex.
Dude, that Viking team is pretty damn good.
Yeah,
That's the team that I would be scared of. Yeah, Brian Flores is no joke.
It's
dude.
gonna be a rookie QB though. So,
And that is true, but
rookie.
you don't. To tell you the truth, you probably don't have to do much with that with that team that he has around him. I feel like the Vikings will get that win.
wow.
Minnesota's gonna clobber Dak in that game. That defense is.
Oh, this is where Stephen A is going to be freaking clutched in the butt right now. He's gonna be like, "Oh, they're going to win. They're going to choke. They're going to give me a gift early." It's all right. Week 16 at home against the Chargers. Final home game of the year.
I think the Cowboys can beat the Chargers just because Justin Herbert don't really have his targets anymore.
Mikey?
Yeah, I'm gonna give them the W. Just what Tim said. Lad McConkey's good, but
I mean that's the only one he has.
Keenan Allen probably will be on IR by then. Yeah, you're right. Alex?
Yeah, that's a win, man. I think the Chargers take a step back this year, and they're one of the. Remember how I said there's always a few new teams and make the playoffs. This is one of the teams that's not going to be.
Yeah, I have the Chargers going 7-10. I said that on the People's Debate yesterday.
I don't think the Chargers are making the playoffs next year. So
yeah,
that's a win for the Cowboys.
All right, week 17 on Netflix at the Commies
on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Cowboys can win that game.
All right, Mikey.
I give them the W. I think they'll show up.
They'll split. They'll take it out Washington. Yeah. All right, Alex.
They sweep the commies, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, this is crazy. I'm gonna say it's still a split for them, but that's cuckoo. All right, this might be a division game, championship game for them, or a playoff spot game right here. But week 18 at the New York Giants.
Cowboys are going to win. I mean, like you said, if it's a playoff game or trying to make the wild card at least, they're going to go like balls to the wall, man.
Mikey?
I'm going to give them the W. My gut says they're going to lose, but
they lose to the Jets there, but they won't lose to the Giants. I got to see it. All right, Alex?
They split with the Giants. I got them on loss here.
Oh. All right, so Tim finishes out just how he predicted, 11-6.
Yep.
He found 11 wins somehow, some way. And he even included a loss to the Raiders somehow in that whole thing. Mikey, you got them at 10-7. So you're hopeful. You want them to be their year. So, and Alex, you probably cost them a playoff spot, 9-8.
Yeah, 9-8. I think the Giants are going to surprise a lot of people. I really do think that. Hopefully Jackson Dart starts too. I want to see him.
Yeah, I'd rather see him than Russ. You don't believe in Russ no more?
I mean, I do. I like Russ, but I mean, if you want to see what Dart has, I mean, why not put him in there? It's just like the Patriots. I mean, I told you guys, you might as well just start Drake May now. I mean, you have nothing to lose.
Of course we did. He got concussed like in the second or third game. That was my biggest concern. Is that
you had to see how he played, and you guys liked it. You and Milton ate it up. We're like, oh shit, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, we liked him. But I'd still rather have no concussions entering year 2. Now I think he has 1 or 2 already, and I'm like, that's 2 numbers, buddy. So I'm a little worried. So we'll see. But all right, man. That's any final predictions? Any hot takes, Tim, before we close out, man?
Hot takes. Buffalo Bills are going to win the Super Bowl.
That's a hot take. Okay.
And Spurs make playoffs this year.
What counts as playoffs?
Do they make playoffs or
they're gonna be in the play-in and they're gonna make playoffs?
Okay.
That's not a hot take.
That's expected.
They should have no. What's it called? They have a good team. They do.
It's just young. It's young.
You should have just said they're a top 4 seed in the year. That would have been a hot take.
Yeah, that probably would have been a hot take. But I think they should make the playoffs.
You know what? You should have just said Wemby's going to be MVP. You should have just said that.
He could.
I don't think that's a hot take either.
You think he'll be up there in the voting this year?
I think so. If they say the way he's been training this offseason and he should be.
You like that he trained with Kevin Garnett. I know that for sure.
Dude, yeah, he's gonna become a fucking dog, dude.
Hell yeah. I was excited for that one.
I was more excited about him being a monk, but okay. We'll take whatever Wemby we get, right? See, I wouldn't mind if Wemby was a little bit of both, like KG and Timmy. Like he's aggressive, he's nasty on the court, and then he's just like, nice try. Ooh, close.
he shows a lot of emotion though on the court. He's not like Tim Duncan.
No, he's not.
No,
if anything, Stephon Castle might be.
Hey, that whole dynamic with Dylan Harper, Castle, and Fox, that's going to be interesting to watch. But I'm definitely looking forward to how that goes. Milton has a hot take. Dallas head coach gets fired in 2027. Why 2027? I say he gets fired after this year.
No, give him 2 years. They get Garrett so many years.
Right, this is just Team Mike McCarthy y'all got. I don't understand. Like, y'all got rid of Mike McCarthy. Yeah, you basically got the same thing, but great value. And Jerry Jones gets in a scandal, bro. That's okay. He will love that. He'll create his own scandal. He create his own scandal.
Tim, do you know the teams that are usually on Hard Knocks usually don't have a good year?
I know they don't, but
that's crazy, right?
It is crazy. That's very crazy. Like the Cowboys on Hard Knocks. Who was it? Dak Prescott literally broke his foot.
And I think Detroit, the year they were on it, they were like 1-7, and then they went into the hard. Like, I think that's the year that Aaron Rodgers lost to Detroit to miss the playoffs, and think Detroit won like 6 in a row, but still, like
They finished 9-8.
Usually teams that are on Hard Knocks usually don't do so good.
I know.
That kind of sucks though. Like if you were a team, would you want to like come like if you were an owner, would you want Hard Knocks to come to y'all's facility?
I would just say I could break the curse.
Oh, shit.
It's like the Madden curse right there.
Oh yeah, true. Barkley.
Mike, any hot takes for you?
Not really. I didn't come with a hot take this time. I'm gonna win the fantasy league, but that's not much of a hot take. So
y'all gonna be on and when we do a live draft, y'all want to be on the pod again? Talk mess.
When is it? Is that on Tuesday?
It's on Tuesday, yeah.
Fuck, I can't. Oh damn, I'm not gonna be able to draft.
What do you mean I'm gonna be able to draft?
I gotta coach. I'm gonna be coaching.
You'll be on a wheelchair. You'll be fine.
No, I'll be on the field. What time does it start? 7:30.
What did I put?
45.
45.
45.
Yeah, I gave you that late start. What you mean?
Hopefully it'll be done.
Just have to practice that day.
I can't, fool.
They're 5 and 6 year olds.
It's run through an organization. There's a bunch of other teams that like we're the lower division are. So we all have to.
Hey, just tell them you hurt your knee.
Yeah, so you had a setback. You fell. You slipped. Can't go.
It's like you fell in the shower. Your girl didn't catch you in time. You know. Just tell them, bro. It's okay.
No, I can't do that. I try to hop on.
Well, this is your fault for never looking at the dang sleeper app. Apparently, then if you don't know, it's at 7:45 on Tuesday, September 2nd.
Yeah.
By the way, next Thursday we're doing the damn other draft for the Puro People's Club.
Yeah, I could do that one. I don't have anything on Thursdays anymore.
All right, well. All right, fellas. Well, thank y'all for joining me tonight. Thank you for spilling the beans about how y'all hate Micah Parsons and are willing to get rid of him, and that you praise and worship Jerry Jones at his feet. Really do appreciate that, bro. I was not expecting the Micah thing at all, to be honest with you. I thought it was gonna be all let's hit Jerry. Nope, it's time to trade Micah. Like, all right, thank you for swerving me because I was not expecting that shit at all. Alex, thank you for coming on here and trying to defend. You didn't have to defend Dak Prescott as much as I thought. They didn't really go into Dak as much as I thought they would.
Yeah, dude, I like Dak. I don't think he's that terrible.
Hey, who do y'all like more, Dak or Tony?
You know what they're gonna say.
Tony.
Come on, Jose.
Come on.
That boy Tony crumbles in December.
Who do y'all like more?
Hey, so does Dak.
Who do you like more, Tony or Troy?
Troy.
Oh my God.
Come on, he has 3 rings.
Yeah, but Troy, I don't think he's ever had a season that he threw over 25-yard touchdowns or 25 touchdowns.
Did he even have a 3,000-yard season?
He
already had 1 or 2, right?
I get it. He had a badass running back. So, but I think Tony Romo was more talented than Troy Aikman. That's probably a hot take.
All right, Emmitt Smith or rookie season Ezekiel Elliott?
Emmitt.
He's thinking about it.
Say, what's that clip? Say his name. Ezekiel Elliott.
Dude, I want to go with Ezekiel.
Zeke, maybe.
What? You're going with Zeke?
Dude, Emmitt was behind like fucking refrigerators.
So was Zeke his rookie year?
Not compared to that. Not compared to what Emmitt was behind.
I mean, he had what? Larry Allen.
Larry Allen is probably the best offensive lineman ever.
Yeah, Mark 2A.
Another fucking probably. I think he's a Hall of Famer.
They're all Hall of Famers on that whole line.
Yeah.
I was like, that, you just put all 5 at the same time in there. Like, holy moly. Like a nuzzball. Damn, bro. Emmitt caught a straight. I'm sorry, Emmitt. I didn't know this was gonna happen, bro. My apologies.
Zeke just popped though, man. Like, because you said rookie Zeke. Had you said, just Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah,
I would have gone with Emmitt.
Yeah, after year 3 for Zeke, it was downhill. But that first year, definitely was special. All right. Let me go another one. CD or Des?
Well, it's fucking tough.
Yeah, put that 88 on, boy.
I was gonna say. I mean, I love me some Des Bryant, but I think CD has potential to be better than Des.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Des.
Damn. That's hard, man.
The defensive coverages this time around compared to back then is a lot different. So that's
I think
CD's got the edge.
Yeah, I think CD could do a lot more, but I like Dez is way more physical, and like you could throw like the jump ball and he's gonna come down with it. I don't know. I'd probably lean more to Dez because like you could just throw it up there and just count on him to grab it.
That's true.
All right, so then Dez or Michael Irvin?
Oh, Mike, the playmaker.
Yeah, I gotta go with Mike too.
Yeah.
All right, so for the guys who pick CD or Michael Irvin?
Damn. They're like basically the same shit. I think they're the same type.
They always the same number, so
they're like they're like the same style of receiver.
Yeah, if anything, I think their speed is what gives it to them. Dez wasn't as fast, but he was as strong.
Yeah.
I just thought Michael's personality that doesn't for me.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
Boy Joe, he's a Cowboys fan, sports mailman from the People's Debate. He says, watching the dog made me mad knowing too many Chiefs and not enough Indians because the 90s roster should have won more than 3. All right.
I'm telling you, guys got to watch that documentary. It's pretty crazy.
I'll probably start it tonight.
Is it really worth it, Alex?
Yeah, dude, it's good. I know that the Chiefs one's on ESPN, but that one ain't that good. I mean, the one on Netflix is pretty good.
The Kingdom one.
Yeah, I saw that they got more access to like Jerry and Jimmy. I saw that today, so that made me a little more interested because that's what everyone cares about. Like seeing how all that just blew up.
Are y'all gonna bother with any of the Jerry Jones interviews this week?
Probably not. I'm more focused on the downtown Marvel project. So
nice, Alex. What are you gonna say?
I'm just saying, like usually Netflix, really it doesn't have restrictions. I mean, you guys have seen the documentaries they make with like Johnny Manziel and the whole Florida Gator stuff. So, I mean, if you guys seen that, this Cowboys was pretty good.
Yeah, but I was afraid Jerry's gonna be like, we're not gonna talk about that. Like, no, we're done. That's what I was afraid of.
Blood on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Jerry will do what he can. But all right, fellas, I do appreciate y'all hopping on. Definitely hope that we can get more going as far as let's see what the Cowboys. Let's see if in my lifetime, I probably got like 20 years left in my life. Let's see if in that time frame, the Cowboys end up winning their 6th Super Bowl. Hopefully by then the Chiefs don't lap them and all that other shit. Because my God, Tim, if the Chiefs ever get 6 with just Mahomes, or even gets what are the Chiefs at right now total? 4, right?
Yeah, 4.
4. If he get
Pat has 3, and then they have 1 like way before.
Yeah, 1 from the second Super Bowl, right? If he's able to get them 2 more, right? Let's say Pat Mahomes gets the Chiefs 2 more rings. My God, we're never gonna hear the end of it from Marco.
Oh no,
no. So he's family, so I'm stuck with him for life. Y'all make your own personal decisions. But all right, guys, I do appreciate y'all hopping on. Love it. Tim's got 11-6. Mike's got 10-7. Alex 9-8, and I got 7-10. So it's gonna be a crazy year, but I can't wait for it. We'll see these boys back probably in 2 weeks. For the fantasy football draft. Oh, by the way, y'all got any comments about last Saturday?
I woke up sore as hell.
I'm just glad I didn't was the worst. Thankfully, Alex was there for us just to give me a handicap. I do appreciate that, Alex.
It's kind of sad whenever you guys are picking on the crippled guy.
You chose to be there.
Yeah, hey, you never know. I might have surprised some of the people though.
Man, you beat Jay and Lewis, so that makes you feel better. They weren't there, but you beat them.
They weren't there.
Hey, that's a win for you. So I'm just saying. But all right, guys. For Tim, for Mikey, for the Professor Icer Cruz, I'm Jose Garza. We are Puro Pinche Sports. We are out.